CPF funding of nearly $800 million for broadband is approved by the U.S. Treasury. NTIA awards $500,000 for tribal broadband connectivity. Online video streaming subscriptions to reach 1.7 billion during 2023. And Frontier debuts 5 gig internet service over their entire network. Those stories and more on This Week in the Broadband Universe. Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Craig Corbett. Broadband infrastructure projects in Alabama, Kentucky, Nevada, and Texas have been given the green light via the Capital Projects Fund. That announcement coming this week from the U.S. Department of the Treasury. The awards total $793.7 million for projects that will reach nearly 300,000 homes and businesses. Alabama will receive nearly $192 million, Kentucky $183 million, Nevada $55 million, and Texas $363.8 million. Other recent CPF awards for broadband projects totaling $435 million went to Massachusetts, Michigan, and Wisconsin. Thus far, 30 states have received approval for CPF support of more than $4.5 billion. The National Telecommunications and Information Administration announced this week an award of $500,000 to the Passamaquoddy at Pleasant Point as part of the Tribal Broadband Connectivity Program. 243 Passamaquoddy tribal households will benefit as a result of the award. More than $1.7 billion has now been awarded to 133 tribal entities. Funding for broadband expansion creating a huge challenge finding enough fiber technicians to fill the demand. According to the Bureau of Labor and Statistics, there are more than 23,625 fiber technicians currently employed in the United States. The agency expects the demand for additional technicians to grow by more than 14,000 over the next decade. Word from Frontier that 5 gig internet service is now available across its entire network, a distinction they say makes it the first major ISP to have that level of service offered to any customer anywhere on its network. Frontier last year brought 2 gig internet network wide. Service offering symmetrical upload and download speeds starts at $154.99 per month. Projections for fiber investment by service providers in the United States over the next 5 years, $125 billion. That, according to RVA LLC, that is a number that would exceed the total spent on fiber since its inception. Likewise, a forecast from Deloro Group anticipates worldwide sales of PON equipment will jump from $11 billion in 2022 to $13.2 billion in 2027. Global online video subscriptions are expected to grow by 143 million during 2023, bringing the worldwide total to 1.7 billion. Research from Omdia showed that 2020 was the boom year for SVOD, with more than 300 million new streaming subscriptions, fueled in part by the pandemic and limited outdoor events. With Major League Baseball's spring training just around the corner, more bad news on the TV distribution front. YouTube TV has pulled the MLB network. YouTube TV currently ranked as the 5th largest pay TV service in the country. Major League Baseball already dealing with the impending bankruptcy of Sinclair's Diamond Sports Group, which runs 19 Bally Sports regional sports networks that are home to 14 major league teams. Roku has announced a partnership with Cox Automotive to measure how streaming television advertising impacts web browsing and vehicle purchases of car buyers. Ad spending in the auto category jumped 35% during 2022, according to Standard Media Index. Cox Automotive's brand includes Auto Trader and Kelley Blue Book. With the Roku partnership, advertisers will be able to identify a target audience and then run a TV streaming ad campaign. Cox Automotive will then provide reports that link streaming ad exposure to consumer behavior across Cox Automotive properties. And finally, the days of sharing Netflix account passwords are coming to an end. The streaming leader is testing additional fees for account sharing in a number of markets. Anyone outside of Netflix or what they consider a household will have to get their own account. The company uses IP addresses, device IDs, and account activity to detect devices linked to the primary location of an account. Total subscribers to Netflix at the end of last year, 230.75 million. And the number of households engaged in account sharing, 100 million. That's a lot of shared passwords. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on This Week in the Broadband Universe.